I'm talking to you about the Li Auto, which presented excellent results this morning, actually at 3 a.m. because that's when the Hong Kong market opens on the other side of the world. So they nearly tripled their sales because in the same quarter, the third quarter of 2020, they had a little over 8,000 deliveries in that quarter, and this quarter they had over 25,000 units. This was the the main factor. 95% of their sales are the electric vehicles, and as a result, their sales grew 209% year over year. Just in October alone, they presented over 7,000 vehicle deliveries, which was nearly as much as the total deliveries for the whole quarter, the whole third quarter of 2020. And they're predicting that there will be 10,000 Li ones, which is their main vehicle, basically the only vehicle that they deliver. It's like a SUV, electric SUV. Because in line with their growth in sales, also the gross margin, the gross profit increased and expanded the margins by 350 basis points. They reduced some of the capital expenditures this quarter, even though they didn't report the depreciation and amortization. They have a negative operating loss of 15.2 million, which is 97.8 million Chinese yuan. I mean renminbi. Actually, yuan is the measure of the Chinese economy, and the renminbi is based off of the yuan, so they're almost the same. So their guidance, as I was mentioning before, they're predicting 10,000 vehicle deliveries in November by the end of this month, and the sales they're predicting 1.3 million for the fourth quarter, and between 30 and 32,000 vehicle deliveries, which is over 100% increase in unit volume for the last quarter of the year. And with this guidance, we're developing a discounted cash flow. So we don't have a price target yet. However, we've been analyzing the multiples of sale enterprise value to sales, since they haven't technically reported the EBITDA and the depreciation and amortization. We can't use that multiple. They reported an interim report in September, which showed that their depreciation and amortization for the first 6 months was around $35 million. And if you divide that in two, it's more than their operating loss. So you can make the assumption that they have a positive EBITDA this quarter. So the multiple for Li Auto is very, very low. It's lower than NIO, XPeng, and Tesla. The only one that has the lower multiple that we didn't include in this graph are the ICE companies, which are the internal combustion engine companies, which don't compare very well to this graph, as well as Candy Technologies. We didn't include because they're not a high growth company like as these companies are.